In film and photography, a prime lens is either a photographic lens whose focal length is fixed, as opposed to a zoom lens, or it is the primary lens in a combination lens system. Confusion can sometimes result due to the two meanings of the term if the context does not make the interpretation clear. Alternative terms primary focal length, fixed focal length, and FFL are sometimes used to avoid ambiguity. As alternative to zoom lens, the term prime has come to be used as the opposite of zoom. That is, a prime lens is a fixed focal length, or unifocal lens, while a zoom lens has a variable focal length. A prime lens of a given focal length is less versatile than a zoom whose range includes that focal length, but is often of superior optical quality, wider maximum aperture, lighter weight, smaller size or lower cost. In comparison with a zoom lens, a prime lens has fewer moving parts and fewer optical elements which can be optimized for one particular focal length. With a less complicated lens formula they suffer from fewer problems related to optical aberration. Because their optics are simpler, prime lenses usually have a larger maximum aperture than zoom lenses. This allows photography in lower light and a shallower depth of field. A normal lens or normal prime is a lens with a focal length about equal to the diagonal size of the film or sensor format, or that reproduces perspective that generally looks natural to a human observer under normal viewing conditions. Traditional meaning is primary lens. An alternate and apparently somewhat older meaning of the term prime lens is the main lens in a combination lens system. When the camera lens is used with some other optical device, such as a close-up lens, teleconverter, or telside converter, the camera lens itself is properly called the prime lens. Prime is here used in the sense of primary, chief, original, first in order, etc. Lens manufacturers such as ARRI Media, ISCO Precision Optics, Schneider, Carl Zeiss AG, Canon and others still make variable focal length scene and video lenses regularly catalogued as variable prime lenses. A variable prime is sometimes distinguished from a true zoom in that the latter maintains focus as the focal length is varied. This use of the term prime lens is an example of a retronym. Early in photography only primary camera lenses were available, and were merely called lenses, or objectives. Later, auxiliary lenses were available, which usually fit in front of the front element of the primary, or prime lens. Popular focal lengths. Many lens manufacturers produce or produced prime lenses at or near the following focal lengths: 20 mm, 24 mm, 28 mm, 35 mm, 50 mm, 85 mm, 105 mm, 135 mm, 200 mm, 300 mm, 400 mm, and 600 mm. For these lengths many manufacturers produce two or more lenses with the same focal length but with different maximum apertures to suit the different needs of photographers. Additional focal lengths can be created by using a teleconverter. Specialist lenses. Some specialist lenses are only available as prime lenses due to design or cost constraints. Examples of such specialist lenses are extreme telephoto or wide-angle, lenses with tilt and slash or shift function, lenses with large apertures and macro lenses. References: Lenny Lipton. The Super 8 Book. Simon & Schuster. PA 61. ISBN A0-87932-091-5 A. Arthur Englander and Paul Ptzold. Filming for Television. Hastings Hauser, Gerald Millison. Effective TV Production. Focal Press. ISBN A0-240-51324 EXA, The British Journal of Photography. Liverpool Photographic Society 1967 A. ARRI Variable Prime Lenses. ARRI Media. Retrieved November 19, 2007 A. Variable Prime System for 35mm film. ISCO Precision Optics. Archived from the original on October 19, 2007. Retrieved November 19, 2007 A. Variable Prime. Schneider Optics. Retrieved November 19, 2007 A. 1998 Scientific and Technical Awards winners. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Archived from the original on August 10, 2007. Retrieved November 19, 2007 A. AMPAS Award. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Archived from the original on August 23, 2007. Retrieved November 19, 2007 A. External links, Photo Dictionary definition, photography terms.